selfish that I asked these ladies to speak. And the reason is Dr. Lyle, Dr. Goldhammer, I believe personally you can be just as inspired by people who aren't doctors that are, quote, everyday people. Because when you hear their story and what they've done, why am I not in the light? I believe. Thank you. So I was asked to speak in a place called Bluffton, South Carolina. Anybody ever heard of that place? Yeah, it's not too far from Hilton. And I'm like, what kind of place is that? And it was the coolest. It was one of the best experiences ever, if not the best. Especially when you hear what these ladies have done. I met them on the cruise. I call them the Three Sisters because they are sisters, and there's three of them. And we got squash, corn, and beans, but actually their names are Karen, Mary Lou, and Leslie. And they created this club, and it's in a Del Webb, like a active senior community. And it's not only did it inspire me to want to learn how they did it, because I feel that in the 7 C's to success, even though I didn't start with this in my book, the one C that I have seen more people fall off is community. And some of you live in cities like New York and San Francisco and LA, and you have community or have friends and family, but some of you have come from places like Clarksville, where you're the only two. So we want to learn how to create community, and what was so cool is they not only inspired me to do what they're doing, but I've never even heard of active senior gated communities. I've heard of nursing homes, but that's not what it is. Nobody there had a walker or a wheelchair or was on oxygen, and because of them, we actually just bought a home in a gated senior community, because I never heard of them. I couldn't find them in LA, I had to move, but the place they live, it's like you can get a mansion, and it's just the most coolest thing. And they're gonna tell you all about the club they started and how they started, and they're gonna have plenty of time for questions, because if you don't have community, I don't want to say you'll fail, it's just going to be a lot harder, especially if you're in a mixed marriage where your husband or your wife isn't doing this and your kids. You've got to create like-minded community, and they're going to tell us how. Please welcome all the way from Bluffton, South Carolina, Karen Heitman, Mary Lou Beavers, and Leslie Haas. Woo-hoo!